Hi guys, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build, and welcome to Halloween week. This is our second build in this week, and it's the haunted treehouse. A lot of you guys have asked me to do this, a haunted treehouse. I was like, what the hell? What's a haunted treehouse? How is it supposed to look like? But I tried it. I hope it looks like how you would imagine a haunted treehouse, and I hope that the guys who have voted for it or have wrote me the comments that they are satisfied and that it looks like a haunted treehouse. But yeah, I think it looks kind of creepy, and yeah, I hope that you will like it too, of course. So I started with the idea to use the outdoor retreat tables again and stools that you get there. They look like logs or like cut off trees, chopped down trees, and I always think they are a pretty good base if you size them up for a tree house because they look pretty cool. And if you use just one tree for a tree house, then the crown of the tree will always obstruct the view of the house and on it while you're playing in it, and it's really annoying, so I wouldn't recommend to do that. And first I wanted to use the light tree, like the one, I guess we get that from the Christmas celebration holiday pack, or however it was called. It's a free pack, you can download it for free from EA, and that was like the only tree that didn't have any leaves on it and looked a little bit creepy, so I thought maybe I will use that. And at the end I'm not going to use it, of course, because it's still like I said, you can't really see stuff. I want to say the S word, but yeah, you can't really see stuff then when you're playing, and I also want you guys to have a playable house at the end, of course. And yeah, so at the end we will get rid of this tree, and instead we're going to use the alien trees from the Get to Work expansion pack, because they look quite cool. But yeah, we're not there yet. So first I sized up this tree stump from Outdoor Retreat. Then on the second level I built this tiny little house, just that it's like proportionate to the tree stump, and kinda wanted it to look like a little medieval witch hut, something like it. I just thought that like a villa or something, like a mansion or a manor or something, that would be like too big for a tree house. They usually only have these kind of, wooden huts on it. And I just thought I'd give it a little fairy tale spin with using bricks and chimney and all that stuff, so it looks really like from a fairy tale book of some sorts. And yeah, that's when I decided to also use the trees from the alien, from the alien world, the alien trees, and they're red, and there are also these kinds of overly huge roots that you can place. I guess they are like bushes from the alien planet, I'm not really sure, but the really cool thing about the alien plants is that they glow in the dark. They have like a really cool animation, as if light is like flowing through the roots and through the leaves. It looks really cool, and I just thought this would be really cool for a witch house maybe. So maybe the magic from the witch house and from the potions and from all the spells they have already done, it's already in this tree the house is in. So yeah, that was like the basic idea. I also used that in another witch house that I've already built last year for the Halloween week, which is called the Bewitched Retreat, and I will link to that in this video right in the upper corner right now. And also you should check out my Halloween playlist from all the Halloween related builds that I've already done. So they are kind of creepy builds, there are also costume Sims cases, there are out of this world kind of weird looking special builds for the Sims 4. Maybe you would like that, I guess. Maybe you want to create a whole Halloween neighborhood or something in your game. So yeah, please check it out, maybe it inspires you. It was certainly so much fun. And as always, you can write me in the comments what I should build next as a creepy house build. And maybe you watch the playlist and get inspired for other builds, because I don't like to do stuff over and over again. So if I'm going to do another witch house, it has to have another hook somehow, so it doesn't all look the same. It would also be really, really cool if you write me in the comments what you want to see. And yeah, it's always super inspiring for me to read the comments and answer you all guys. So yeah, that's always pretty cool, having a YouTube channel and talking about The Sims and stuff. So yeah, let's talk about the little house here. So then I went inside, of course, furnishing it. There will be like an open space living bedroom kitchen thing, because it's like a really small hut. I have planned it to be like a little starter house. It isn't really a micro home because it's quite big for a micro home, or like a micro home in my scale. It has, of course, a separated little bathroom. There will be a bathtub in the bathroom, and a toilet and a sink, of course. And the bed, I have tried to separate it a little bit with this spooky stuff pack curtains. Also, I'm going to use the spooky stuff pack heavily in all the, throughout the whole build, because yeah, of course it's a spooky build, so I need spooky stuff. So there are like some cobwebs and some spiders, the curtains, the torn apart curtains, and all that stuff. So that's pretty cool to use in these kinds of builds. In the interior design, I wanted to go with mostly black and not so much colors, because I also thought that maybe not a witch, maybe there's like a werewolf or an ogre, or what kind of people live in a creepy dark forest. I have no idea about these kind of stuff, but I also wanted it to look a little bit more, it's not so technically advanced, so there's no TV. They have the old looking stove and fridge, and so I really wanted it to look very rustic, but black and spooky and kinda haunted. Maybe you move in some ghosts. That would be really cool. Some sim ghosts living there or so with a witch. I have no idea. Yeah, write me your ideas who could live in this little house. That would be really cool. Maybe I do a cast for it. So I tested this house, of course, with my Red Riding Hood sim, which was the last video. And she had some problems getting into the house first. But I imagined that the stairs, you can't go up the stairs if 2 columns are at the end of the stairs. They can't get through it. I don't know why, but they can. So I had to delete those columns at the end. But yeah, it all works fine. She can cook there, she can sleep there, she can use the bathroom and all that stuff. So it's play tested and it really works, the whole house. It's of course very cramped and overly decorated. I used only candles and lanterns for the lighting. At the end I will also set the lighting to green and red, so it looks a little bit more spooky. And of course I used a big lionfish head over the bathtub because I just love this item. Everybody who's like already a pretty long subscriber or like an old subscriber of mine already knows that the lionfish in The Sims 4 is my most favorite debug object ever, because it looks super creepy. It kind of looks evil. I use it in almost all my creepy looking weirdo builds, I would say, and it's my kind of mascot. And also, like, some of my viewers have called themselves the Lionfish Squad, so yeah, I really love it. Thanks so much, my Lionfish Squad. Big shout out to you guys. And yeah, I just hope I can use that lionfish head a lot of times in all the other builds that are to come. Maybe I even can place it in every kind of Halloween week build this time. That would be really cool. That's the lionfish. It's my thing. I'm so sorry. I always get so excited about it. What else is there? So there is like a little round table. I sized up like this candle and this glass and this round glass, so it looks like these crystal balls, these fortune tellers are looking into. So that's a little witch reference, I would say. There's a double bed. I even used like the super most expensive looking fancy super bed, because it came like in black wood and black bedding. And yeah, like I said, I wanted to go with lots of black and not so many, brownish looking colors, which was like the last witch house. It was more for friendly witches and, herb women. Is it called herb women? Herbalists, female herbalists or something. But yeah, so you have the kitchens all working, the bathroom is working. Is there something else I can say? Yeah, I used all those lanterns, and of course at the end I'm going to use all the cobwebs from the spooky stuff pack. I've already said that. Placed some spiders. Also outside there are 2 skeletons on the wall, so maybe that's like a sign to back off. Go away, we are not trick-or-treating, just go. We are going to eat your children for dinner, something like this. And then at the end, when I did like all the inside furnishing, I started to do the decorating outside, and I used of course, like I said, the roots from this alien pack, the Get to Work pack, and shoved it into this tree stump from the outdoor retreat down there. And then I made 2 basements deleted the ceiling of the lowest basement, and then I placed these milk jugs or milk jars with these twigs in it. It's an object, I guess it's from base game, and they kind of look like a creepy old looking tree. So yeah, I sized them up so only the trees or twigs are pushing out of the grass, so it looks like these kind of trees. And at the end I will also use lots of these pools, steam bubble things for the pools that you get from the Get Together expansion packs, because then it looks like fog. And I will place these pool thingies like in the first basement, for example, and then you get like upstairs on the grass on the normal height, you get a nice fog, how would you call it, animation, I would say, a nice fog animation. So I thought that would be really, really cool, so it looks really haunted. And after I've placed all the trees and all the roots, it was up to, you know, decorating a little bit heavily so it looks a little bit more realistic, because it looked kind of a little bit weird. So I crammed lots and lots of stones there, so it looks a little bit, you know, I don't wanted to use any flowers, any plants, any lush bushes. I really wanted it to look very pale and haunted and creepy, so I just thought, black rocks would be perfect, why not? So I used lots and lots of black rocks, and as if like the roots are like overgrown over these rocks also, so it makes a little bit more sense that they're so big. And then I also used some lanterns to light the way or the path to the house. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. I hope you like it, of course. Please write me in the comments what you would like to see on Halloween week, what kind of builds and what kind of Sims. And yeah, if you want to download it, the download link is down in the video description for you. And enjoy the screenshots, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!